What if one of the world's most iconic beverage makers suddenly had their deepest corporate secrets spilled onto the dark web? Imagine the sheer scale of a ransomware attack so devastating it forces a giant to halt production, postpones new product launches, and reveals thousands of sensitive internal documents to the world. Well, that's exactly what just happened to Asahi, Japan's largest brewing company. For weeks, rumors swirled after Asahi announced it had suspended operations at 6 of its Japan-based facilities back on September 29th, citing a mysterious cyberattack. Then, on October 3rd, the company confirmed our worst fears. A full-blown ransomware incident had crippled their systems, and investigators found clear evidence of data exfiltration. At the time, no hacking group stepped forward to claim responsibility. But as often happens in these situations, silence usually means negotiations are underway. And when those negotiations fail, the hackers make a very public statement. That's precisely what happened recently when the infamous Qilin ransomware group proudly added Asahi to their data leak site, effectively saying, "We did this." Qilin didn't just break in, they ransacked the digital archives. They now claim to have stolen over 9,300 files, totaling a staggering 27 gigabytes of data. To prove their point, they've already published 29 images showcasing everything from Asahi's internal financial documents and employee IDs to confidential contracts and critical internal reports. It's like someone walked into Asahi's most secure vault and emptied it for the world to see. Now, you might be asking, who are these Qilin hackers? This group only emerged in 2023, but they've quickly built a terrifying reputation. They're a multi-platform threat, meaning they can target a wide range of systems, and they've been linked to some seriously concerning actors, including the notorious Scattered Spider Group, and even, more recently, North Korean state-sponsored hackers. Qilin is infamous for exploiting critical vulnerabilities in network devices, using sophisticated tools to steal credentials, and constantly evolving their encryption methods to stay ahead of defenses. They've already hit major targets like Nissan, various pharmaceutical firms, and even several NHS hospitals in London. This isn't their first rodeo. The consequences for Asahi are immense. Qilin themselves estimate that the attack will cost the brewing giant up to $335 million, not just from the data leak, but from the massive production disruptions across 6 breweries impacting 30 different labels. Think about that for a moment. The direct loss, the reputational damage, and the sheer effort of recovery. Asahi, for their part, has been tight-lipped about the leaked data, stating that it remains under investigation. But they have managed to get some operations back online. The production of their flagship super dry beer has resumed, thanks to a temporary manual ordering system, and they expect shipping for more labels to restart by October 15th. However, the attack has forced them to postpone new product launches that they had scheduled for next year, demonstrating that even as they recover, the ripple effects continue to disrupt their plans. This incident with Asahi isn't just another news headline about a cyberattack. It's a stark reminder of how fragile our modern, interconnected businesses are, and how a sophisticated digital threat can bring a global enterprise to its knees. It makes us wonder, with such relentless attackers out there, how many other major companies are just one critical vulnerability away from a similar fate? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this story. Do you think companies are doing enough to protect themselves? Find us on social media and share your take. And if you want to stay ahead of these critical tech stories, remember to subscribe to our podcast.